Hello, everybody. Again, I'm here with another message for you. So, first of all, I would like to mention again we are going through a split of population. Somebody is calling it a split of the timelines, which is absolutely the same. Many people in the esoteric field they don't like to say this because they say they don't like division. They don't like if we divide ourselves because from the history in the past, humanity was governed by the elite groups and by the really rulers that they were manipulating and controlling humanity, enslaving humanity by division. At the moment, it's a different type of division. It's a decision of each soul that is deciding either ascend or not. It's making a unconscious and conscious choices. And I would say most of the souls or their higher selves, they gave the permission or they gave them the impulse, either decide for ascension or not. Yeah, we really don't know the evolution of that person, of that soul, so we cannot really judge. But it's happening all around us, in between our friends, family, colleagues, everywhere. So it's something that we just have to respect because it's happening. Either people say, don't divide ourselves, I would say, yes, let's divide ourselves. Because, of course, everybody has got a right to decide which direction to go. Somebody's going the other direction, well, that's it, perfectly fine. We're just going the other way. At the moment, I would say there is just a very small group of people that they are not really decided. Some of these people they are sent to me, so they're basically their higher self like pushing them, to me, and they're saying, okay, you just push them to the light, do something because you really want to put this person on the path of the light. I would say I like to say path of the light. Yeah, it's kind of like high frequency way of living in this physical reality. So I would say they're pushed a little bit, to do the good decisions and change their mind in case it's needed and to go on the better timeline, better path for themselves. They're driven to me. But there's been a lot of course, information around us, and awakening is going on. So more and more people awakening. But I would say that most of the people even decided already on the subconscious level. Either they ascend or not. Some people may not have so many information. They don't even know ascension is happening, but they're just so high frequency that they basically naturally would ascend, yeah, because it's not about the information, it's more about if there is a frequency match, yeah. And also some people they might seem to us like they're a little bit troubled because they still need to work on themselves and really need to dissolve lots of programs and like to do different inner settings and drop many of the low frequency habits or programming that is not longer serving them. And we can see then that yeah, they're really good people with a big heart and we really wish the best for them. And we can literally see how these people are pushed to the changes in their life, and we can really see how their higher self wish so much that they going to decide and go on the path of the light, as I say. So we just have to respect this process. We have to respect if somebody is ignoring everything because it's their decision. We also have to respect if somebody has got a lot of work to do on themselves because it's been a long time now that we've been feeling these hits of the light coming to the earth, and we've been awakened already some time. And these people, they have got much more work to do because the programming that's been on the earth for such a long time left a mark on us, and we had, I think, a little bit easier task because we had the last maybe 15 years enough time to prepare ourselves to study and to realize there are these techniques, and we can really test them if they really function, if they really work in the physical reality. And we realized, yeah, it's working, so yeah, okay, I'm gonna use it. And we've been using it for many years, and now it's up to them to change the programming, change the settings, work on themselves, drop the low frequency programs that no longer serving to them. And that's a pressure, yeah, we can see the pressure. And we either accept it as it is, and yeah, I would say if somebody is driven to you, okay, you can give them advice and information, but the rest is up to them. They really have to now work on themselves and do that effort themselves. Also, there's a lot of information about disclosure process. I think John and me, we play part in the disclosure process, and it's super interesting bringing all this information to people because it's bombastic and it's like really wow, 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 because you never heard of this, and suddenly all these informations are here as we really getting this information unblocking from the consciousness of humanity. So it really has got a green light to pop up and to really bring the secret information to people, and really need to face it and really need to see it, yeah, because it's been hidden, and it's a part of the disclosure process. But I was really, really interested in some of the Stephen Greer videos, which I like this guy a lot. I recommend his videos that he's making. I think he's very trustworthy, and I think he's doing a good job. And he was saying we've got the disclosure here, at the same time we have got the fake disclosure happening at the same time. And I was like, wow, this is the only guy that is actually speaking about this. You know, I was like, wow, I paid attention, because nobody from these like big insiders giving so many information to public is talking about the fake disclosure. I'm interested in the fake things because as I help people with the energy cleansings and I study a little bit how the darkness function, I can see they're using a lot of fake information, fake people, fake healers, fake products. They love it, yeah. They like to puzzle us. They like manipulation and getting people in a trap. So as he was saying, I was like, wow, this is really interesting. And I paid attention and I thought, yeah, that's definitely happening, because of course, as on one side we have got this big wave of light coming to the earth as the ascension process is going further and further, and somebody is calling it like a flash or something like that, but it's actually just the ascension process, and energies are rising. So on the other side, we also have got the darkness responding to it. And also we have got masses awakening. So as we have got masses awakening, everybody wants to know the truth. So that's a big danger for the darkness. So of course, darkness is infiltrated everywhere. And the first place that they are gonna be there and they're gonna send their agents is the field where is the biggest danger. And that's awakening masses. When the masses are awakening to the truth, they're lost, yeah, and they're already lost now, but of course they're fighting to death for their last breath. But that's really interesting what he said, because I know how they operate, yeah, because I've seen it many, many times how the darkness operates, and I can definitely say they infiltrate in the esoteric field or disclosure field to basically puzzle people, manipulate people, and get them trapped, so that they can play the same game that they've been playing here over thousands and thousands of years. They don't want to lose control. They don't want to lose everything. So they just playing all over the same game. So I would say he's quite right. Yeah, that darkness has got their agents there, and we might be quite surprised if we see a very popular presence on the public, show, giving the information. If we realize that is not actually the super the way they're saying, or it's not really, they're not so pure on their intentions. Yeah, I would rather say it's very good test for us if we're able to distinguish what's fake, what's true. If we can tap into the energies of these people, not just what they say, because it's fantastic information, but also to their energies. Can we feel the energy from them? Are they truthful? Is it going from their own experience? I'm asking these questions when I'm listening to John, as he is saying such a bombastic information from his missions, and I can really tap into his energy. I can definitely feel the truthfulness there, and the mod, like the way he is. He's modest, he's got nothing to lose, because he doesn't earn lots of money by what he says. As the other way, he can risk his own protection if he speaks too much. Yeah, so these people that are earning so much money, and they have got everything based on the income, on the money, on popularity, on the fame, we have to little bit be suspicious there, and just giving ourselves questions. Are we sure that this person has got so many followers, has so much fame, so much, is earning so much money by it as well? Yeah, is it like 100% pure? You just want the best for people, want the best for ascension, want the best for humanity? Is it true, or is it just for their own personal benefit? I say the souls have been on this path of fame, money, popularity, and power in the previous incarnations. They definitely know, and they learn their lesson. The soul point of view is not the most important thing. Yeah, as we go on the other side, we definitely see it's not important. Yeah, so from the soul point of view, it's like a second. All our life is like 1 second. And if we didn't meet the soul mission that we came here to do, the purpose why we've been born in this timeline, and we've been just about the fame, money, popularity, and personal income, from the soul point of view, it's like a big deception, and it's like, okay, so now you have to be born again because you totally failed. From the point of view in the matrix, we might be like really known superstars and admired by thousands and thousands of people. From the point of view of the soul, that might be like, oh, you failed. Yeah, because the old souls, they really been through this process. They don't have the hunger, they're not hungry anymore for this, and they also avoid these traps. And because they avoid these traps, then it's easier for them to stay on the right path. Okay, so I would say disclosure, fact disclosure, tap into the energies, train your intuition, train, like thinking, giving your questions, and go deeper, dig deeper under this, the superficial, like the surface, under the surface. So yeah, the darkness is infiltrated everywhere. Of course, it's in the disclosure, where the masses are awakening. That's the first place where they gonna be sending their agents. Yeah, and they are very stunning. They are very intelligent. They know how to manipulate. They've been manipulating humanity for thousands and thousands of years. They're not really silly, or not really stupid guys. They know exactly how to do it and what type of people sent there. So yeah, definitely it's happening also in the disclosure process. You have got so many fake videos or fake messengers that they're as a trap, putting people on the wrong way. We have to ask what's their purpose. Yeah, if they're doing the projects for the whole humanity or do many things for free as well. Then we can see if they do everything for their own benefit, they're earning lots of money, and we can tap into their energies. We can kind of intuitively feel they're not here for the global process for the good of people. Then of course, yeah, we can see the difference. It's super interesting because I kind of feel like the disclosure process is not only about the global events and the hidden history of humanity, but the disclosure process is also about disclosing everything. Yeah. Ourselves, we're also disclosing ourselves because we have got our personal issues, or our environment is disclosing to us what they've got, what they have to work on themselves as well. Disclosure is not just the information from the hidden history of humanity. That's how I perceive it. Yeah. And we are pushed to train our intuition, really pushed, so that we're no longer under um, the manipulation anymore. So the big danger for them is the people awakening. So of course they don't want that. They don't like to be disclosed. Yes, they are losing. They're on the run, but they want to make as much harm as possible at the moment, and they will be fighting for their last breath. So that means we're not in the moment now to celebrate like it's over. Yeah, I would say until 2030, it's still not over. It's a big battle, light and the dark. We see manipulation, we see like darkness using their people, their agents to go causing conflicts, drama, violence, or manipulation, lies, intrigues, or like a really dirty kind of things. Yeah, so it's not over at the moment. We have to be a little bit patient with that. The best what you can do is set up your boundaries. Make sure you don't let anything that will lower your frequency to your environment, to your aura. Stay with the energy discipline. You know what it is, yeah. Change your inner programming, work on yourself, do the personal evolution, make sure around you are the people, the correct people, the right people with a high frequency, and move forward with ease. You don't have to be flooded with all that information that's coming on us. Important is that you basically stay above the water at the moment. Also, I would say now is not really the important how much people know, how much information come to the surface, and it's not about that. Um, because it's so turbulent, I would say it's just important to maintain your high frequency, be fair, be a good person, um, help each other, and be proper light worker. Yeah, just with the proper nice lovely um, kind of settings that we can have for this period of time. Yeah, be strong as well and be wise, because there are traps everywhere. Okay, lots of traps, so be also wise. But if you make energy discipline, you work on your inner settings, you drop the low frequency programs are no longer serving you, you have got a nice environment, nice people around you, I think that's the best what you can do, and you stay with the big heart, not really about the fame, money, and popularity, and these type of things. It's good because we, on one side, yeah, drop it. On the other side, yeah, we are here to live in abundance. We still can have material abundance because we not came here to be poor and suffer, yeah. But we can have enough for our living, be happy, and be high frequency, falling into the traps, or we can be greedy and we can be like, I want more, I want more, I want more attention, I want more money, I want more fame. And that's a trap, I would say, yeah, because the darkness just love this. That's their famous trap that they do all all the time. And the old souls, they know this. Okay? So that was kind of interesting about the fake disclosure. Also, the fake things happening so much now, like fake healers, fake messengers. You know, this is like really going on because the darkness infiltrated everywhere. Yeah, they have got agents everywhere, so it's like a little bit chaos now. But I would say, yeah, it's a time to stand for ourselves, make a barriers, and really like just be happy in our own bubble. I would say the light bubble. It's a transition period of time. Everybody has got a different role. Somebody really needs to be in the front line and really be like defending, I would say, or it depends on the soul mission. Or but anyway, any kind of starseed, any kind of light worker really needs to look after their frequency and their boundaries at the moment. I think it's quite important. Okay, I realize people, they don't know how to realize what's fake and what's true. Yeah, I realize people falling into the traps. Even I say don't do it because they don't know how to realize what's fake and what's not. So I would say what you can do, you can go really with your inner side, concentrate on the third eye, connect with the higher self source, go in a meditative state, feel it in your heart, talk to your heart, and concentrate on the third eye chakra, on your heart, and from that feeling and that inner vision inside of you, from that connection, give yourself questions. When you give yourself questions in that state of being, you set up pure intention and pure connection, and then you're gonna get answer. Listen to your physical body, goosebumps, ring in your ears, or you might be itchy, yeah, hear coughing, sneezing. Your physical body is giving you signs all the time. Listen to the environment. From the environment, you can hear sounds, or the lab is gonna be flashing. Like Yahweh is flashing for me many times, just letting me know, yeah, that's it. That's the truth, you know. So yeah, listen to your physical body. Your physical body is a live elemental with its own consciousness. It's intelligent and want to give you so much advice. As well, your guides can give you these messages, and they're all around you in the etheric field. So just be very observant, and you get that guidance. Definitely would ask angels, ask them for guidance, because previously when I didn't have this clear I wasn't like clear audience, I didn't have this, or I didn't have these signs on my body, and I really wanted to be channeler, I really wanted to give messages to people, and I kind of like felt like I was a little bit stuck. The reason why I was stuck, because in a previous lifetime I was working for the either elite groups or very powerful type of groups, and my psychic abilities were misused. Or in another lifetimes I was killed just because I was a powerful magician or powerful shaman, and somehow kind of like blocked myself. Yeah. So that took me really a work, you know, to unblock my third eye and to tap into my psychic abilities. And I'm still in the process. But what really helped me was that I was asking my guides and angels to send me signs that I can see and perceive in a physical reality. And I was so much asking because I really wanted the proper guidance, and I had so many questions. Yeah, so I was asking them, yeah, please. And what happened? They just flooded me with the signs everywhere. Wherever I stepped, I had a sign, either from the radio, the text message, like the lyrics from the song in the radio, or from somebody that stopped me on the street and gave me the message, from the first thing that popped up when I clicked on the internet and what pop up on me, yeah, like article or video and numbers, different signs, symbols. Just I was flooded with the signs as soon as I asked for it. So I'm telling you, you can do the same, and nobody can take it away from you. Like nobody can really take away from you your physical body speaking to you, giving you the kind of inner guidance. Nobody can take this away from you. It's yours, yeah. See what signs you're getting, tap into your intuition, and definitely ask your higher self and angels send you the signs, and you're definitely gonna get it. Also, I realized many people falling into traps, yeah. So the trap is that actually we don't see the trap. There is a trap there. The darkness is infiltrated in all our fields, and we have to be very observant at the moment, because I can see it all the time and everywhere. Most of the time I see people having the fears, as soon as we having so many fears for our career, for money, for our survival, for having a partner or any type of personal issues, then we're very easily and vulnerable for these traps, because then the darkness has got something on us, yeah. And that's happening, then they're sending us these agents of darkness, either partner or boyfriend or girlfriend or friend or whoever they see. They know us very well, so they know exactly what kind of we are lacking, what we are fearful of. So I would say work on your fears. So you have to realize we have got everything. The universe is here for us to give us everything. We're not here left alone, like we have to struggle, we have to suffer. That's all false. We have got all the support from the universe. We just kind of haven't been taught, so we don't need to be flooded in a luxury and living in a superficial life. We have got the right to live in a financial abundance, but still we cannot be falling into the trap to kind of just to be blind and not to see anything just for the gain. Yeah, so I would say the popularity, fame, money, all these type of things, they just here as a trap. Yeah, so many times the traps is the personal issue, that we don't have things sorted, like maybe fear of losing a job, fear of not having enough money, fear of a survival, fear of um, for my family, or fear of not having a boyfriend, or whatever fear. That's like there is the really something that the other side can really send us the trap, yeah. If we don't have a sort of the issue with the boyfriend or with the man or with the girlfriend, they can send us the type of a person that we might fall in love with, and that might be actually a trap. That might be a dark worker, yeah. So they really do use the agents of darkness. They really do use a people like their tools, because some of the people they work for dark, they were born with this task to work for dark, or they just wanted to be part of the darkness, and some of them are just working for them without knowing, yeah, because they just indulged so much into it, and the darkness is using them, so they're sending these people everywhere, and we just have to be wise, absolutely wise, so we're not falling into the traps, sorting out our personal issues, so we're not vulnerable to these kind of interactions. Or maybe if somebody didn't get enough attention in a childhood and suddenly is having lots of followers, a big applause, big attention, everybody's saying how good and amazing is, that might be like the ego triggering there, and because they didn't get that in a childhood, that might be a trap as well, yeah. And if we're fearful of losing something, um, anything, yeah, that might be also a trap. Yeah, we have to be totally sincere to ourselves, and really be aligned with our true values all the time. If we are so up to, you know, the outward matrix world that we used to, material world that we're so much used to, that's used by the other side, because the matrix was built by them, so they're very strong on this. At the same time, we have got the right to live here a decent way, to have all the material abundance and everything. It's absolutely okay. We need to live in abundance, yeah, but it's not built the way that many people think, yeah. Like, we have to be so persistent and just every day just thinking about it and just go for it and work, 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 and just focusing only on that. That's not like that, definitely not. And this type of people just very easily falling into trap. We have to realize we have got so much support from the universe. Universe is not going show us the bag like, no, you're thrown here and you just do whatever. If you survive, okay. If you not survive, that's your problem. It's not working like that. We have got so much help. We have got so much support. We just have to stay to our true values and align with the high frequencies and ask what we need, and we definitely get it. If our aura is cleansed, if our programs are sorted, so we're not really running on the low frequency programs, our personal issues are sorted, and we ask from our heart, we're definitely getting what we need for our living here, either friends or a partner or a job or money, whatever. We literally can have it all, yeah. It's just people sometimes get greedy, so they just want too much of attention, too much of a fame, too much of money, too much, too much, too much. Yeah, that's just the ego that wants it. From the soul point of view, it's not so important. A different life lessons learned is important from the soul point of view. A soul mission is more important than all that, yeah. It's easily to say but difficult to done, yeah, because we know all these teachings, but at the same time, when you go to a real world, we see light workers, dark workers pretending they're light workers. We see healers pretending be healers, but they are not, yeah. They just want to earn money by it. We see basically a big business running on, and there are many fake messengers, many fake healers, shamans, whatever. So be wise of the trap, sort out your personal issues, programming, your fears, and everything. So you're no longer vulnerable to this. Why people cannot liberate themselves from the darkness? Most of the time, I realize that's because there is a big ego, so they are not able to admit they made a mistake and change their life, because they would either have to start from the beginning or they think they're losing something. And there's also the fear. There's a fear they're gonna lose something, they have to start from the zero, or they think that other people gonna be looking at them like they made a mistake and all these type of things. Yeah, the ego is saying them this. And also many times people don't know they're in the darkness. They just don't know. It's been for such a long time, and they've been playing this game all over again, again, that they kind of like don't even realize they're in the darkness. So sometimes they think like, why would I be living different way? I'm not in the darkness. Yeah, it's again the ego. They don't know many times. Yeah, so everybody see it, but they don't see it. So they have to realize it first. How can they realize it? Many times they realize it when they get ill. They get very serious illness, and then they realize they have to do something. Something is broken, either project or relationship or something, and they realize, oh, something's happening. I have to change something. What's wrong? What's wrong? And then they realize something's wrong. Yeah, when they're stopped by something external, and sometimes even that doesn't help. Yeah, so it's just so individual. Sometimes it's really taking a long time until they realize, but that's the reason. And some of the people driven to me, that they don't well, I mean, okay, they're deciding whether to ascend to fifth dimension, higher dimensions, or not. Yeah, I would say most of the people, they already decided on a subconscious level. The higher self already decided, and they pushed and driven to that direction. The people, situations just going their way so they can evolve and they can go to that direction. There are also this small group, I would say 20% of people, that they're not really decided. They're kind of like in between these two decisions, and many of them are driven to me because they have a good heart, they're really nice people, and of course the higher self wants the best for them, and just kind of like I can see, you know, they always go my way, and kind of like if the higher self would be telling them just go and meet her and she gonna put you on the right path, or not me or just anybody else, yeah, any light work or anybody else that will give them the proper guidance, and they definitely subconsciously going to these places or seeing these people because the higher self is driving that person and orchestrating all that to happen. Yeah, so when somebody says don't divide ourselves, I would say, yeah, don't divide ourselves, or yeah, let's do divide ourselves, because according to free will choice, everybody can go the direction they really wish to. And I feel that now it's kind of chaotic. Everybody's in a different point everywhere. Everybody's saying different story, or everybody's thinking something different, and I feel it like a big chaos, and I kind of feel why everybody cannot go the way they want to go, why we all have to be united. Yeah, it's true, we've been manipulated just because of that, because we are so much divided on opinions, but at the same time I kind of believe we do have a right for our opinion, and we do have a right to go our own direction, and then we can find the others that are going our direction too. Yeah, but not just like we have to be all united. No, I don't think so, because I personally believe there's just two ways. Yeah, either high frequencies and ascension, or not. Yeah, here we have got total brutal polarities, darkness and the light, and here we have got so much rise on the light. So what you gonna decide? Yeah, there are just two ways, no other way. So we can divide on this, because not everybody is gonna decide the same thing like us. So I would say, yeah, why not divide ourselves, and let's get united with those that are going our direction, even though they're just a few. It doesn't really matter. And if we actually are in the small minority of people, but even in this minority of people are lots of differences. So we can try to be united as much as we can, but also accepting the differences of everybody, evolution of everybody, and at the end, what matters, it's a good heart, it's a being fair, wishing everybody the best, and be helpful and kind. It doesn't really mean so much about the information. We need to have so much information. I personally believe that it's so much chaotic at the moment that it's just important, you know, to be nice to each other and have a good heart and be fair, and stay high frequency and not fall into the trap. Keep it simple. Yeah. So complicated outside. So just keep it simple. And that's it. I think this way we can survive. And with the proper settings, we definitely find the other people like us, and that we can have a nice relationship with them and build a nice community. And there's always somebody like us. Yeah? We just have to align with that. And if you feel you're lonely, just ask universe, and universe is gonna bring it to you. Work on your inner settings, align with high frequencies, don't fall into the traps, and everything's gonna be fine.